So now let's talk about newsletters. I will be honest, newsletters are not the most efficient tool that we will cover in this whole project. But if you have a bit of time to set up everything that I will show you, it still could be a pretty cool way to reach new people and to engage more your fan base. I'm mainly talking here about sending emails to potential fans, like to convert them more to your music and to make them regular listeners. But we'll see that newsletters are pretty important to reach out to DJs and promoters. So you want to send DJs your tracks so that they are played in clubs, in festivals, and it's some kind of promo for you. And newsletters are pretty important for promoters because you want to send them all your biggest news to show that you're already touring or you have big releases on big labels. It can be interesting for them to book you. So yeah, let's get into it. I will first show you how to gather emails of potential fans, meaning people who can like your music or who can follow you on Instagram. I already showed you how to gather emails of DJs and promoters in the Finding Opportunities videos. So you can go and check it out if you don't remember. And I will show you how to design a newsletter and what I send to DJs, fans, and promoters because the email contents are different. The tool I use is named Brevo. On Brevo, you have a free tier plan where you can send 300 emails per month. As I told you, newsletters are not your priority, especially for fans. So I would not recommend to pay for that. And you should focus first on sending your tracks to DJs and your big news to promoters because you want to get booked and you want your tracks to be played by DJs. And of course, like if you can afford 15 to 20 euros per month to send a lot of emails to potential fans, then of course do it, but that's totally up to you. So first thing I want to show you is how to find emails of people that would be interested in your music, so potential fans. First website I want to show you is Hyped It. This is a very powerful tool. I highly recommend you to pay for the paid subscription. It's like $10 a month. So with Hyped It, you can go on Share Music, then download Gates. So this is the free download link. So whenever people want to download the track, they have to complete some steps. And you see that whenever you go on steps here, you can ask for email capture. One thing I don't really understand about Hyped It is that, for example, on this track, you can see that I don't ask for emails. I only ask for Spotify stuff and SoundCloud stuff. But Hyped It still capture emails. I really don't know why, because you don't have to put email here. So that's email capture here. You don't have to put this because Hyped It automatically captured the emails. I really don't know why, but that's pretty cool because now if you click on the number here, you can download the email addresses of people who downloaded the track. So pretty cool to get the emails of people who already downloaded your track, meaning that they are already interested in your music, so they can be potential fans. Second website is Bandcamp. I already showed you on Bandcamp how to get the emails. I will quickly show you again. You go on Tools, then Raw Data here, then you deselect these two and you select the time span and you can export, and then you will get the emails of people. So sending newsletters to them on a regular basis will make them more engaged into your career and development and stuff like that. And the last tool I want to show you is really not the best one. I'm just showing the trick if you want to add it. You will go on Linktree and you can add a form here and you can ask for email sign up. So grow your mailing list here. Then we can edit the intro message. So for example, sign up to my latest news and the outro message, like thanks for submitting. Whenever people click on the button, they will have to enter their emails and then you will receive the email. You will be able to store these emails on your database. Linktree is mainly used by professionals. So professionals, they don't really care about this button. So really don't expect that much results from this trick. So this is the first group of people that you want to send emails. The other two groups you want to send emails to are promoters and DJs. And I already covered how to get emails from promoters and DJs in the opportunities video, like how to find opportunities. So if you don't remember, you can just go back to this video. So now we can switch to the design of the newsletter. So I mainly use Bravo, which is for me the best tool. It's pretty cheap. You can also use MailChimp, pretty effective tool, a bit more expensive than Bravo, but you can still use it, and they both have free options, so pretty nice. I wouldn't recommend you to spend money on newsletters at first, like in the beginning of your career. I am not sure it's the best investments, because it costs something like 15 to 20 euros per month, which is like still a budget. And to me, there are more effective financial investments to do if you are starting your career. Remember that I will send you a ranking of the best financial investments to do in the beginning of your career, at least in my opinion. You will get that in the final document. So you can see that with the free plan, you can send 300 emails per month. When you click on this button, you can manage your contacts, so you can add them here, and then you can create a list. I've created 3 groups, so DJs, clients, and promoters. Clients is like potential fans. I will make a short pause here to talk about these 3 groups and what to send. So for the first one, DJs, you want to send pretty much every single releases. If you have the free version, then you can maybe stack them, because you can only send 300 email. If you pay for Bravo, then you can maybe send an email every time you release a new single or a new EP or whatever. You want to send your music to DJs so that they can download the track and they can play the track in the sets and to make promo for your track. I will show you how to send this to DJs. So this is an example I will quickly show you. Here you can edit the sender. You can change your email address if you want. Then here you can select the group to which you want to send the email. So you can check your list here. You can select clients, DJs, promoters. So I will quickly show you for DJs here. For the subjects, if you have a free download track, you wanna put free download at first, because DJs, they like free downloads. They most of the time they don't really want to pay for the track. So if they can have the track for free, then it's pretty cool for them, especially small DJs who don't have like the money to invest in tracks. Then you can add your artist name. Then you can add the label if it's released on the label, and then you can put into brackets something like supported by, and then you put some artists who already supported the track. If you have, like, if you already got messages from artists who showed support to the track, then you can add them here. So it's always better to directly show to people that the tracks is already performing well. And then you can add a text here. So maybe you can add the support in the text. Maybe it's better. Yeah, probably it's better like this. So it's more minimalistic. So you have only the title here and then a subtext like supports by. And then I will get into the design of the email later on, because the design will be pretty much the same for fans, promoters, and DJs. For clients, I would also recommend to send emails for new releases. Maybe you can send like an email with 2-3 new releases. If you release a lot, like if you release 1 track or 2 tracks a month, probably you want to send like 1 email per month to fans, like one every month or 1 every 2 months, and you can stack the releases. I think it's better because at some point you will just spam people and people will get a bit tired of it. And for fans, you will want them to go and stream the track on SoundCloud or Spotify. That's the main goal of the email here. So here you can write something like, and then as a subtext you can also write down like supported by artists. You can also add emojis if you wanna like make your email a bit stand out than other emails. It's always like good visual stuff to add. Also for fans, you can try to be a bit creative and try to be authentic, like connect with them, write something very personal about like your track, your upcoming gig or whatever, something like that would make you stand out from other artists, and you really want to connect with them through these emails. So try to have like something a bit funny, a bit personal, like something that would be better than only a standard email. And then moving on to promoters, you want to be sure not to spam them. They already receive too much emails every day. And for promoters, you want to send the big news. So for example, you can send like an email only for your latest releases, and you can stack them. The most important thing for promoters is gigs. Then you want to write down like, I'm playing at blah blah blah, or upcoming gig at blah blah blah, my biggest gig, stuff like that. Just try to be creative. The goal of this is to make them aware that you are already touring, that you have like big inquiries, that like big venues trust you, big festivals trust you, so that they can be like, okay, I don't know the artist, but he's playing in a big venue, he's playing in a big festival. I would be curious. I want to open the email. I want to see who is this person. So now moving on to the design, I will show you how to send an email for a track. So the track, you can send it to DJs, you can send it to fans, and you can send it to promoters if it's like a big release for you, if it's released on a big label. This is my way to design the email, but of course you can do it as you want. So first thing I want to do is to change the background color. I want to put it black. This way it's like standing out a bit from other emails. So I will change everything to black here. So first thing I add is a title. So for example, for a track, I would write something like this, track title, and then label. You can write down the supports as a subtext. Then I will put this a bit bigger, so something like this. Then I will add the artwork of the track. Then you can add a link to the artwork, which is pretty cool because probably people won't really scroll down to the next parts. You can click here, URL, and then you can add here the tune links of the track. Then if people scroll down, you can add a button here. If they didn't click on the image, then they can understand that they can click on the button to have access to the track. So here you can change the design of the button. I want to put something a bit colorful so that it stands out a bit. So here you can add the link. Same, you can put the tune links of the track. And here you can change, so I would put stream. And you can change the size also. I would put it like this. After that, I will add some text. Regarding the text, you can maybe change depending of if it's a promoter, DJ, or fan. So for a fan, you want to add something more personal. For DJs, you can just write something like, and you can maybe write down the style also. So like our hot trance banger, or you can put like groovy techno, DJ tool, something like that. And for promoters, you want to show to promoters that you have a name in the industry, that big DJs already know you and already play your tracks. So yeah, be sure to edit the text depending on the group of people you're sending the emails to. I will always add a last part. So first I'm putting a divider, so I'm showing that it's another topic, another part of the email. Then I will add another title. I will write down my artist name. Then I will add a couple of buttons. And it's gonna depend on to who you are sending the emails. I will show you first for fans. You can just like copy paste this button, by the way, and you put next gigs, and then you will add the Bands in Town link. So this link, I will just add above the button a couple of social media buttons. I will add Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify. So like this, only these three, and you can add the links here. And that's pretty much all for the fans. And I want them to go and check my Instagram or music or whatever. I really try to be very minimalistic. Now for the DJs, you want to remove this button because they don't really care about your next gigs. So you can remove this. And you can maybe just add a text. You can write down something like this, something pretty short, straight to the point. so that DJs can already see that your music is trusted by labels and other artists. And last group is going to be promoters. So you can remove this part. Promoters, you want to add a lot of stuff here because you want to get booked. You want to show your career. So after the social icons, I will add a couple of buttons. I will put first my next gigs button. So that promoters can easily see if I have gigs, if I already played in like different cities, different countries and stuff like that. Because remember that on the Bands in Town link, you can check on the past gigs also. So after the next gigs, I want to add a press kit button. The press kit is mainly made for promoters, so it's pretty cool to add it here. And here, remember to put the Google Drive link, but only the folder link. So here, share copy link, and not the document link. Very important because if you update the PDF here, the link will be broken. So just put the folder link. And I forgot the most important button that you want to put on top, which is a booking email. So very important to put it on top, and you can here select email, and then you put your email address to receive emails. After that, I want to add another text section, and here I want to make a list of my biggest past gigs so that they can easily check on the list. This is how I do the list. Just put the venue name and the city. You can put the promoter also. I prefer to not put it, to stay very minimalistic. And that's all for the promoter design. So whenever it's ready, you can just click on preview here, and you will see the whole email with the subject, the sender, whatever. And you can send a test email here. So you can select your email, and you can just check on the email. Be sure to check on the buttons also, like if all the buttons are working well. It's very important to test your email first. And whenever it's ready, everything is working well, then you can save and quit, and you will be able to send the email here. You can see that you can program the email because you want to send the emails on a very specific time frame. Remember that DJs, promoters, and maybe some fans, they're not very active on their emails from Friday to Monday because they have like social life. Maybe they go out, they have some stuff planned. So you want to be sure to send the email from Tuesday morning until Thursday afternoon, something like that. So you can program the email. The best for me is like Tuesday 11 a.m. That would be the best time frame for me. Something like Tuesday morning until Wednesday morning is the best. And that's pretty all for newsletters. Again, if you have any questions about that, save them for later, and we can have a call together.